Ahoy!
Are you okay?
Ahoy and welcome
You sound
aboard!
so good. Oh no!
Oh, I
You
was,
got this.
I did have written down that I'm your shocked and stumbling and humbling bumble dungeon master. But boy, I don't know what I am today after this.
Listen, it's not my fault.
You have carbon
Isn't
monoxide
it?
poisoning.
Might be.
We'll see how this session goes.
Welcome to CSS viewers and listeners. With me is our charismatic cast and crew.
Confused crew.
Confused. I was gonna say loopy, but confused works pretty good.
Yeah.
I can see the effects. I see it. It's crazy. Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you all are doing well. I guess I'll sound off. That's
Just you.
Just me.
Just
here
Ben
by
can
himself.
sound
I've already sounded off.
Am I the
He's
one
just
man?
Ben.
I think mentally signing off and sounding off are two different things.
You can't tell me what to do.
Fuck, is that you?
I get it. You're mutinying.
It's time. It's episode 51.
The storm rolls into the port again. The waves crash on the sand. The storms don't scare the sailors here as they prepare to leave land. Hoist the sails to catch the winds, a new adventure to begin. And our blood is of the sea, 'cause we yearn to be free. And we'll look to the horizon, it's where you'll find your prize in. 'Cause the storms don't scare the sailors here.
What happened last time, gang?
What happened last time? Ooh, it's a Ben Grimm recap, ladies and gentlemen. Da, 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 da. Sound the air horns. We had an opening by No Fang Pod, aka Justin, the only other male to come on the show and wreak havoc in such a way that is undescribable. But he left, so it's all good. He's alive. He's well. I promise. He's fine.
He left.
He's alive. He's well.
He's good.
Someone check on Justin.
I promise he's fine. Anyway, we had a big battle. We had two very massive big battles. I guess as Bygrim, the gang, we descended down deeper into the conclave. Bygrim was hit with a little vision of what the Grove looked like back in its prime, in its youth. It looked really cool. And then we had to fight the big statue made up of all the nature gods. I mean, it was mostly like Myliki. That kind of was a bit hard for Bygrim to fight, but he did it with the power of green thunder and friendship, and that was really cool. And then all of a sudden, we had a phase 2. It was scary, and during that time, Ty started glowing, like super big hair type of Super Saiyan thing. It's very scary. And then Thea also had some ice shit going on. It was crazy. But you know what was cool? Seeing Locke, he used some thunder magic, and it was dope for Bygrim. He felt it was really cool. We also leveled up, so we're at level 6 now, which is amazing. Didn't think we would. We're really progressing. It's nice, just seeing our leveling up, seeing our growth. But we also defeated that one as well. It was really good. A tough time, but we did it. And Fia landed the killing blow. Very, very dramatic, very unnecessary flipping type of thing. But what?
Brother.
It's fine.
What?
And now we have to
I think it was sick.
purify this place somehow. And yeah, Bygrim has a lot of questions because, the hell's up with the rest of everyone else is just pulling all this weird stuff out, and I just got green thunder. That's all I got.
You
And the
got
power
green
of spider.
thunder.
You got possessed by a
Oh.
god.
And
Listen, I
you,
also want
Thea,
to.
got possessed by like a werewolf for like a little second. That was also scary.
Oh, right, you were a werewolf.
It
But like,
came
listen,
pretty.
Bygram.
Yeah.
Listen, she was
It
just
was-
a wolf.
Yeah, a wolf, right? A wolf.
If I was a werewolf, I would be so much more powerful.
Listen,
and
Bygram,
I stopped it.
I'm glad that the ladies had really cool moments, and you
It's pretty
said
gay.
Locke had a cool moment because I
Yeah.
didn't do nothing.
You did something, Locke. You
That's
went
right.
unconscious.
Yeah, and
Yes.
then you were the reason why Fia went all glowy. Well,
No,
Ty went all
Ty.
glowy.
Ty went Super Saiyan.
Good,
Yeah.
I
stayed
inspired
fine.
you in my demise.
And it was
Yeah,
we lived though, and that's what really counts.
we lived.
Luck
bitch.
also did a couple of clutch spells like Bestow Curse.
Yeah, that was really, really clutch, really in the move. Bardic Inspo really helped, and it's good. It's good
I
time.
wouldn't know about the Bardic Inspo.
Shut
Yeah.
up, I gave you some. I couldn't because you were a werewolf.
And then
I'm not
dead.
saying I'm Locke's favorite, but I'm
It's kind of showing that
Top
you
two.
are.
in top 2 at least.
I do feel
Maybe
like
number
we need to
1.
run some stats
Listen.
on who has got Lock Inspo the most.
Wait till we're in your arc, okay?
I have no arc.
Show is dark. That's
I'm the beginning
take
and
the
the
microphone away from me, please.
All right, so the four of you, puffing and puffing, taking in your victory. A silence blankets the underground grove as you finally get a moment after this intense clash of wills. The bolt of lightning that streaked up from the statue and into the sky, almost sort of a signal of Talos of some kind. The four of you are now left here wondering what to do next. You have the entire grove to explore and investigate. And potentially, you have the ability to purify this place. But whatever miasma, whatever disease, whatever darkness that was set up here seems to have vanished for now. But the remains of what it has done is still apparent and abundant. So, Seekers, what would you like to do?
Cry.
Free action.
Locke, you just start streaming tears.
I have a wound. Oh, it's really scary.
Is it done? Is it over?
It doesn't look over. Looks like there's some pissed
Doesn't.
off plants.
Yeah, I kind of thought dealing with that, it'd be like, ha, 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 ha. And then everything would be like, oh, thank you, we're saved. And it's not.
Just like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen. All right. This is some crazy god shit. I thought, great, we got rid of the crazy god. Shit over. We won. Back to the ship.
Do you really think we killed Talos?
Maybe. Like a piece of him, perhaps.
Listen, I thought it would be a lot harder than that.
Well, I don't know. I've never really fought a god before.
I don't think we were fighting a god.
Yeah, probably one of like his.
You mean he's still out there after all the things I said to him?
Oh, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, we probably just fought lower management, I guess.
Shit.
Oh, it's like you fought one of those two, Locke, instead of one of us.
Hey, they're really tough, and we're tough.
It was really
Sure.
tough. But I'm wondering
Oh, it was fine. We were doing great.
I'm worried they're going to send a little message like during the fight. They're like, this jerk here, he said some stuff.
Yeah, I don't know that they'll. It'll just be you that they, tell them about.
For
Oh,
sure. It's only you. You're the only one they're going to report about.
well,
We're all free and clear.
Listen, I think you might be free and clear because I took his name in vain, you know? I said I said, no one gives a shit about you.
The ultimate sin, not stabbing his avatar, not who knows what else we've done. Just saying, you
Okay.
ain't shit. That's enough. Top of Talos's kill list.
You're right, I feel better. You're all doomed too.
Yeah, I think so. But there's comfort in it,
Hmm.
So
Maybe
now
we'll all
what?
be smote together. Wouldn't that be fun?
I don't know, what if he turns us all into boars?
Well, it seemed to be more wolves. I wonder, remember, back so long ago, it feels like, there
3
was that
weeks ago.
notice.
Yeah.
There was that notice for the girl that had gone missing, and her name was the same name as the wolf girl who we travel with, Moria and Raslin. What if that's what happened? What if Talos turned her into a wolf now if she's a little girl again?
None of this has changed back.
Also,
You changed back because you
Got
dropped.
the shit kicked out of me, yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Mm.
But we haven't tried to kick the shit out of the wolf, really.
You're right.
Let's not do that. I think
Maybe she
the
wants to
wolf's
be a girl again.
okay.
I'd fight a
Maybe.
kid.
I would take care of the kid. And let
Oh.
them just.
We're in trouble.
I don't know if you can hear the police sirens outside my apartment now. They are coming for you.
I did say that I would fight a child.
Immediately. That was such a quick response.
FBI
As
agent was like,
they
"We got him."
should.
We got him.
First it was the Scientology church, and now it's the FBI. Everyone's listening.
Truly.
It's not sexy school bus driver, so we're fine.
Not yet.
You heard it here first, folks. The FBI is less bad than the sexy school bus driver.
No, don't put me in that context. Stop.
You put
No.
yourself in there, anyways.
I know.
How do we do you think we can do anything to help well, this little plant over here looks like it's choking on whatever this weird miasma is.
Is it truly your asthma?
Boom. Make a
She'll
perception
let you
check,
down.
Rock.
Oh jeez. My brain is trying to make a decision.
I'm numb to puns
I'm
at this point.
gonna call that an interference, but that's an 8.
An interference with what?
It hit the bag it came in before it made a decision.
I see.
Okay.
My brain.
That was Talos smiting you in that moment.
All right. Is A what you got?
Yes.
Okay. Investigating looking at the plant and everything, right? It seems like it's struggling for sure, but it feels like it's not struggling for the same reasons as it was before.
I don't know what that means, Bikram, but
Wait,
Maybe it needs
there
more.
the hole?
water?
the hole. Where's the light? Is the light coming through?
Yes.
Do we need to clear? Ah, shit. That was my great idea. Plants need light.
Oh, so we just.
Maybe are there mirrors? Should we be bouncing the mirrors around in here to make it brighter?
maybe
I think
Mark's
that's how
gonna
you-
hold the little crystal.
is it reflecting?
No, it's just kind of making you purple. Right? You're holding a purple crystal? I don't remember what color.
It's red, but that makes sense
Oh.
because I'm blue.
Oh, together. That's cute. I think I still have blood in my eye.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna sit down somewhere.
Should we
Okay.
look around to see if we can find some way to help them?
I think Ty might be onto something. Maybe maybe if we could just take a wee little rest,
I'm tapped. I have nothing left in terms of magic. So
I
Yeah,
do.
if we start, okay. That's because you went to sleep for a little bit.
Excuse me.
Just a little. Sleep against your will.
Ty, where do you want to just like sit down? Just like anywhere on the ground or anywhere specific, like by the water or like
Water.
by this blue stuff?
Oh, is that what? I thought it was
There's-
mass.
There's water that
Oh,
is there's like small little pools and a waterfall.
Oh, pretty.
oh, is that what the other?
yeah, she'd probably go towards the water.
Okay.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
I know it's a little bit hard to read the map.
No, it's not. It's great.
Okay, thank you.
It's a beautiful map.
I got it.
We're just
that
I'll-
is the
I'll-
truth.
I'll take it.
We just have one brain cell.
it really split between
Maybe.
all of us.
Yeah.
I don't even have possession of it.
No, Ty frequently has possession. It pings off my head and Bygrams occasionally.
Do you want me to make like a little place for us to sit in? I can make it nice and breezy. I can make it warm.
Well, and I mean, again, Bygram, I don't mean to step on your toes, so feel free to stop me at any point. But do you think maybe we should go back and talk to the Druid man, ye old DM, and see if he has any idea of what... Yeah, I remembered.
The old
See-
person you didn't listen to. That's.
Well, listen, he talks so slow, and I mean, I wouldn't be talking to him.
I could
You
talk to
would.
him. Yeah, yeah.
But maybe he'd have an idea of how to cleanse the place now that we've killed the not god.
Yeah, probably. I could probably contact Maliki maybe too.
Because, like,
Yeah.
I mean, that room's at least
Oh.
safe before. And then you could cast your little dome up there, Locke. It's just being down here is a little creepy, don't you think?
I mean, the creepy person's not here anymore.
I
Unlike
would argue a creepy person is still here.
They in there.
where?
The call is coming from inside the room.
And I think maybe like some of the like purging of the stuff, like maybe the little guys just need like someone to hold their hand.
You mean the purple-eyed guys?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Like that one.
Hmm.
All right, Ty. While they're chatting, are you going over to the water and sitting down? Can you
Yeah,
make a perception
tired.
check for me, or can you make an insight check for me? Sorry.
insight, sure.
Insight checking the water. Fascinating. The
Dangerous.
vibes are off.
Yeah. Insight. 22.
22.
22, yeah.
22. As you start walking towards the water, you almost feel like you're having a bit of an out-of-body experience, and you're like, oh, this is strange. But as you get closer to the water, something about it calls to you. And you notice that despite being tapped for magic, your holy symbol seems to be thrumming.
Hmm. I'll take it off my belt, kind of hold it. You want something?
Make a religion check for me. Did you guys hear that?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm sorry. I think it's because I've changed the position of my mic, and so other things are picked up.
21.
21. Okay. Your holy symbol gets colder, but like not in a way that like sign wise you pick it up as like Yes.
Okay. Does the water seem clean?
No. Or at least not immediately. The water seems to sort of still be suffused with something, but you think that it's too soon for it to be completely purified, but the water here could be cleansed. You could also what's your wisdom? Okay. I think you would, with your previous experiments of pulling the water out of the well, you think you could actually maybe try to separate some of the water here?
Okay.
Like, whereas the well was corrupted, but there was only so much water, there's enough water here that, based on how much corruption is here, there's more water than there is
Corruption.
taint.
Okay. Are there like, is it just like a fountain of water?
So this area has 3 main bodies of water. There's sort of from where you entered the room to the right, which on the screen is the left, to the right from like where you would have entered is sort of a small pond, I suppose, but it seems to be bleeding out in places. There is, in the left and sort of corner of the room, there seems to be some kind of like underground waterfall that empties into this larger basin of water. You're unsure of if this goes anywhere else. And then the third body of water is at the very back of this grove area, and it seems to, it almost like looks like it is an air, like a lower area that was flooded. So that's
Okay.
this area.
Okay. Hey, Bygram?
Yeah, what's up?
You get the feeling that there's like connections been reestablished.
Can Bygram look at his holy symbol to see if he's getting?
You look at your holy symbol, and there is almost sort of in. Remind me, what's your holy symbol again?
I think I might use Fearless.
Okay.
One. Yeah.
Okay, as you pull out this new holy symbol Fia has made for you, you watch as the old holy symbol you have, there's almost like a outline of energy in places. Like whatever it's constructed out of, the pieces between it sort of have a glow, and that actually kind of tapers and transfers over to the other symbol that you pull out.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know they can. Look at it. It changed. Yeah.
That a yes? You seem happy about something.
Yeah. No, it's the new symbol Via gave me. It seems to be working.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. But I'm getting a little connection. It doesn't feel like it was before. I don't know if you're getting the same thing or.
I feel like there's water around us that's clean. but
Oh,
I don't know how to remove the bad.
Well, can you unlock through your shape, manipulate, move, water thing together?
Yeah,
or-
but where would we put it?
I mean, no, the well's upstairs.
There's a
hmm.
waterfall here, which has always, been a good point of connection for me. So maybe that's why I'm feeling it more, but even it's corrupted.
Oh. Well, there's some. Do we have any broken barrels maybe down here or something? Maybe we can.
You can certainly search the room for any kind of broken barrels, or you have seen like broken altars and urns and platforms.
Yeah. Maybe these platforms.
You could also
can-
explore the room more.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll go over. Let's move back room over here. Just kind of explore this way. Da, da, da.
Okay.
Or maybe just see if he can find anything that could hold water.
Okay. You see that there are piles of debris. Could you make an investigation check for me?
Sure. Oh, buddy. We got a 4, so we're.
You do have a sessionally reroll if you would like to use it.
I'm gonna hold on to it in case I need it
Okay.
later.
With a 4, you do find like there are like buckets and bits and pieces of things here. Most of them aren't very stable or waterproof. Watertight, really.
Yeah. Okay, so good news, right? There's a lot of debris. Bad news, it's still debris. So we got nothing.
Those were the same
down
news, actually.
Oh, yeah. I tried to put a good spin. I was going to go talk to the old man upstairs and see if he knew something.
Maybe he does. I'm gonna stay near the water, see if I can do something about it.
Oh, all right. Your new look, aura. I don't. It's. I didn't get a chance to say it. You look cool. Yeah. I think you look cool. And did you see Fia during this whole when we fought the thing?
Yeah, when she was a wolf or when she was covered in ice?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Like,
don't forget the sunken eyes.
And the whole eye thingy. Like, not that I was staring, but like it was pretty noticeable. Like,
oh, I saw.
Oh, okay, cool. We both okay.
I did have to, bring her back.
You did. That was also like good job on that too.
Yeah.
I love you, Ty. Yeah.
For someone who doesn't know magic, there's a lot of magic happening there.
It's kind of, my senses were tingling a little bit when she started throwing out ice and stuff. Like, was she holding out on us? Like, did she not trust us in that regard? Because like,
I don't think that she's the type to not show off something that she can do.
That is true. She was flipping in the air for you at one point, I felt.
For me.
Yeah, I mean, you might be too young to know about this, but when somebody
I
likes
think I'm
you.
older than you,
Yeah, are you?
aren't I?
We might be the same age. I feel.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I asked you first.
Oh, you don't try to pull this one. How old are you?
I still asked you first.
Well, I asked you second, which people remember more because it's the second time someone asked. So, how old are you?
29.
I am 30.
Huh.
Hmm.
Did you just say that you're 30 so that you're older than me, or are you actually 30?
I'm actually 30.
All right.
You
Well,
think I'm a
can be
kid?
the
You think
one
I'm a
then.
child?
Sometimes.
Oh, oh. Says the one who didn't want to give their age first. That's kind of childish of you. That's very
Right. Okay.
it's very
So what was
first
this
grade of you.
wisdom you were going to bestow on me, grandfather?
Oh. Oh. The youth know no respect nowadays. I was just going to say, we should. I guess I was going to say talk to Fia. You see, now I lost my train of thought. Oh, look what you did! You got me razzled. Been razzled.
Razzled. All right. Well, be careful. As you get older, it's harder to, get back in shape and,
Oh, that's why I'm staying like this for as long as I can.
uh-huh.
You'll feel it one day. Once you turn 30, the world's going to change. Don't worry
Right.
about
I
it.
hate how real this is.
I do too. Can we stop? It hurts. But
Okay, well, you go
yeah,
talk to that old
I'll go
man.
talk to the old guy. You okay with watching? I don't know if Arlock wants to come with me to see the old guy.
You want someone
Do you want
to?
Fia to? Yeah, I feel comfortable traveling in a pair.
All right. Ask them.
Unless, oh, I was gonna say unless you want to go and let the kids roam around, but I don't know.
I can go with you if you want me to go with you.
For sure, leave the 2 kids in here.
Maybe
Good idea.
Maybe not. Maybe I could talk to Fia about her ice
Sure,
stuff.
if you don't, I was going to, so.
Oh, we can do it together as like a unit of lower management. If
Oh, just like confront her as a group. Yeah,
yeah,
that'll go
yeah.
really well.
I think so. Locke
Mhm.
did Locke see it? Like I don't, because I know he got like
must have.
he got uppercut at one point. It was
Yeah,
he was like down. He was like, oh,
I saw him.
oh yeah, oh, that might be traumatic for you, but he's okay though. He's good though. I think I'll check in with him later. We can, yeah. Let's. How about we go up? No, that feels like a bad idea. Why do we gotta
Ask
be the
them which one
responsible
of them wants to go up with you.
I'll do that.
Okay.
You're pretty smart, Ty.
I am very smart for my age.
You are.
Yeah,
It's crazy. No one would ever think that, though.
I know.
I know. Yeah, but thank you for also being here too. It really does mean a lot. If you having my back, and I got yours too, in case we got to do this for LDAF. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does kind of seem targeted, doesn't it?
It does, and I don't want whatever this is to happen to LDAF. I mean, imagine the ocean being unbearable. Fia would cry, and I'm sure Locke would shed tears too. Like, oh no, biker, we have to stay on land. Oh, the inhumanity. And I'd be like, it's pretty chill here,
That
I
is
think we did a pretty good job cleaning up the land.
Yeah, that's exactly what he sounds like.
He does. I mean, I could go higher, but I don't want to. anyone's ears. And I don't want him to hear me doing it because then he might be like, "Hey, were you making fun of me, Bygram?" And I'd be like, "No,
Locke, make a
Not at
perception
all.
check.
oh shit, no, Locke, don't make a perception check. It's low. I feel it can't be.
21.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Locke hears everything.
No,
He
Locke
should be
hears.
very afraid.
Locke only hears when you're talking about it.
Yeah. Locke, you're off somewhere else, potentially with Fia, and just like your ears hone in on like Bygram just having a shrill voice.
You see a little face like snap back and look at you.
Just like
Yeah.
Dun-dun.
What'd you say over there?
I said, did you want to come up with me to see the old man?
Do you need someone to come with you?
I would prefer, yeah.
Are you afraid of him?
No,
I think you could take him, Bygram.
I know I can take him.
He's so frail.
Yeah, but
Why are
You
you
know.
gonna fight him?
I'm not gonna fight him. I
Don't
just,
be rude. We'd release him from his prison only for you to pick a fight with him.
I just want someone else there to verify that we stopped whatever this is.
Right.
So he's like, at least, 2 people. One person may be lying, 2 people not lying, simple.
I'm so good at
simple
reading
math.
people.
So
Yeah.
good.
You both.
Locke, are you
are.
notary? Is that why he's taking you?
Like I have to jot it down.
Yeah,
this
like you're
put it
like
in the
you're
history
licensed to
book.
sign off on it.
Okay,
Your
coming,
word is
Bygram.
law.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
I'll jot it down in my little poetry book.
And he's gonna give a
Amazing.
thumbs up to Ty.
We'll have to add that to your business card, Locke. Notary.
The thumbs up and the wink, just
All right.
assuming
On this
that
day-
Ty will understand
Hmm.
what it means. You
Yep.
got this. Yeah. She got this, yeah.
All right, Bygram. Let's do it.
All right, let's go see this old man. Hopefully he's not asleep.
All right, boy squad heads out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boys night. Afternoon.
Boys night. Okay,
All
boy
the
squad.
Beastie Boys.
The Beastie Boys.
I can't turn into a fish.
You're a cryptid.
You don't need to turn into anything when you already are one.
Exactly.
Truth.
Bygram and Locke, the moment you hit the stairs and start making your way through the darkness up the path and back towards the lower levels proper, the thing you immediately notice is that the sort of like the sigils and runes that were in some strange language that are on the walls, some of them were cracked and destroyed and they were giving off like an eerie light. Those ones aren't giving off an eerie light anymore. There's just a solid kind of static white. And as you get up, the sigils are actually all kind of glowing and like interconnected, almost like something like almost like a circuit board, but almost like whatever channels of magic here have been seemingly restored, or at least whatever blockage was here has been removed. The stairs, unfortunately, no longer have bisexual lightning in the darkness.
That's
Oh
unfortunate.
no.
Hmm. Do you think maybe some of this light needs to connect downstairs?
Ooh. Yeah. I mean, there's also water down. Yeah.
Hmm.
Light the way,
Right.
putting everything together. I don't think we can do that with rope, but maybe the old man could
Give us an
make some
idea.
news. Yeah, he can make some new sigils, maybe.
You can't do that.
I mean, I'm not the best at drawing or writing.
Why don't you give it a try?
I'm good at punching and slashing stuff and healing people too. As of late, I've been doing really good with that. But
I think you're
writing stuff.
pretty multi-versatile, you know?
Oh, stop it!
You get to try new things, Spygram.
Okay. I'll give it a go. I'll try and. I mean, you got like a pen and paper on you, because I don't.
Definitely. He's gonna put his pen in.
Oh, wow. Okay. And I guess Bygram's going to try and draw the sigil that he sees on the wall. He's going to.
Okay. If you're gonna
Anything
try
else?
and connect these sigils with the pen, are you like carving out into the stonework and the woodwork? Are you putting ink?
Oh, he would probably
Yeah, got any
carve.
chalk?
Does Bygram have chalk? He was going to use like his dagger and try to. Is Bygram a dagger? No, we got swords. Oh no, we got a dagger. Yeah, we still got.
I think I have one. No, I don't. I lied.
I just never use it because I'm always using my long swords or javelin. But,
Javelins. I got it.
I think it'd be pretty hard to.
Bygram.
Do this
I also want to kind of focus. I don't know much about like god spells and stuff, because like everything I do just kind of comes from I'm not really sure where it comes from, to be
You should
honest.
get it examined, maybe.
Examined. Well, I never thought
Possibly.
about it.
Yeah, you can ask. I'll ask Big M for you.
Oh, okay.
See if she can give you a once over and
Uh,
Okay.
like a checkup, You get like a checkup, right? Like.
Are you
What?
taking Locke to the vet?
Okay,
What do you-
I guess.
Like I assume you come back to land. You go see like your doctor and checks you for like scurvy. Like right.
Scurvy and worms.
I've never been sick once in my life.
So
we cut to a montage of every time I'm sick.
It's just weeks.
Maybe that would be nice.
Yeah, you don't. None. Like no doctor, no nothing.
I was
What
on
if
a
you
pu-
have something? What if like you got like a parasite? So like, do you ever not think about it at night? Sometimes, like it doesn't keep you up at night. Just
No.
like some sort of animal just living in your hair, maybe.
Well, I grew up on a
Possibly.
ship, you see, and there was a ship doctor. But
Okay, so you.
Locke have lice?
We shouldn't have talked about this before session. Ben's focused on it.
I hate it that I am.
I don't really know why this became about me.
I just care about your health.
I'm fine. I'm super healthy as a fish, you know.
Is Mini Mock okay? Because
He seems pretty all right.
and you.
All I'm saying is I don't know much about like god magic and stuff, because it's just kind of come out of me my whole life. And so you got this, and I'm here to walk you through it, because like I might not be like someone who looks to a higher power for my abilities, but I'm real good at drawing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, you got this.
He's gonna give him a little punch on the arm and give him a bardic inspiration.
Just gotta make sure it's on the sleeve.
Okay,
elbow,
Bygram.
like,
As you were trying to carve the sigils to connect to other ones and sort of referencing what is on the walls, could you make a sleight of hand check for me?
Sleight of hand.
Yes, this is a delicate procedure.
You also have a
Oh.
D8.
Oh, sweet. Ooh, that is 12. Where are my D8? That's 5. That's 6. Oh my god, I don't know what a D8 is. Oh, it's
It's a little diamond.
the diamond. There we go. Okay. Drop. That'll be 17. Yeah.
17.
Mhm.
Okay. Just really focusing in. It's not the best job, but you are able to reconnect everything, and the places where the sigils are destroyed or barely recognizable, you kind of are able to look at the sequence and kind of figure out maybe it's supposed to look like this. And can you give me a Arcana roll as
Can
well?
I assist Bygrim in the Arcana roll?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So you have advantage on that.
Okay. That is a 12 because I got a -1 on mine.
That's okay.
This
All
is
right. With the 12, you're able to properly draw these and figure out the sequence that's needed, that you watch the magic crudely but still effectively kind of flow from sigils into almost like opening a dam into a river, where they are kind of flowing into the various spots and filling the sigils you've drawn. There are some areas where there's damage to this entire stairwell, so the magic kind of flows and almost splits in places it's not supposed to, but you watch as it does sort of make its way and connect back down.
Locke's gonna do like a little jump and be really excited and be like, "Look, we did it! We don't even need that man."
Hell yeah! That's showing the youth. Let's go.
And while you two are celebrating, you watch as the runes make their way down to the opening of the stairwell. You watch as it kind of climbs along the doorway here. And as it reaches the ground, you watch as little flagstones on the ground kind of blip into place, where they kind of glow a little bit of white and then flash back to normal. And they sort of sporadically kind of, the energy sprinkles out towards the center of the room.
Bygrim, listen, my Leaky was totally right at following New Age Bygrim.
Hell yeah! Look at what we did.
I didn't do nothing. You did it.
You were here, being the best wingman ever. You need to be on the case with Ty when she eventually asks out for you. So you might need to make that. With your luck, Ty can't fumble. Hopefully.
Did
What's
I
that
miss
look
something?
for?
Is
Oh,
it happening?
I think it's happening. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You don't flip and kill somebody if you're not trying to impress someone. And I feel like Fia already knows I'm impressed by her personally, but I don't know if she knows Ty is impressed by her. So I guess that's why me and you left the room, so Ty can,
Oh.
do her thing.
Should I jot this down?
Oh, no, because if one of them gets it, then it might be a whole thing. No, we gotta keep this between us for now. Yeah,
I'll try my best.
maybe Ty. Yeah, talk to Ty. She listens to you more than she listens to me, so maybe she needs your encouragement.
Right.
Little punches Lock on the, lightly taps him on the arm, like your encouragement. Like
He
you
like
give me.
almost flies on the ground.
No,
Ow.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I wasn't expecting it,
Locke has
Oh.
like 3 hit points.
Oh no.
I'm good.
Are you sure? I can fix you up.
No.
Oh, I guess Ty might Okay, that's fine. That's cool.
Mm,
I can heal you. I mean, if you need it, I can do that.
No, I'm really okay.
Oh. Okay.
How are the
So,
plants looking near us?
they are sort of reacting to the light, like they're like adjusted towards it. They don't seem to be cured, but it seems you've at least connected something. It doesn't look like this place is just like is going to just like a whitewash of energy and then everything comes back to normal. But you think you've definitely like you've connected the power back to this place a little bit.
Okay, a little jump start. Yeah.
Mm. I mean, we could still ask the man if there's more we need to be doing, or
Yeah, he probably has a better layout of everything,
all right. Let's
and he
go
probably
ahead.
remembers more. Yeah, we can let the girls do their thing.
Okay.
Give them
As
7 minutes alone.
Yeah, you in their little. It's not really a closet, but yeah, it's a massive space.
Listen, the ladies used to do that in the crow's nest.
Yeah. Oh, did they now? Because okay, all right, I believe you, Locke. I mean, that's in front of everybody. I'd be scared.
Mm.
All right. The two of you continue your conversations as you make your way up the staircase, and it doesn't seem as long and foreboding anymore. The runes here actually create enough light that it's not pitch black in here. You actually can visibly see where you have to go. And you eventually, you crest the top and you are back in that first floor and you start making your way towards the temple proper. We're going to cut back to the ladies for now. Italian Fia, what are you two up to?
Oh, kicking rocks. Walking away from Ty because I fear confrontation.
All right.
Just super cash things.
I am kind of mindlessly pulling water out of where, like, what I'm sitting next to, the waterfall I'm sitting next to, and just like, you can tell me if this doesn't make any sense, but I imagine her pulling it and then like wringing it like a rag to get any corruption out and tossing it back in.
Make a spellcasting ability roll. So for you, that's a wisdom roll.
Okay. Oh, damn. 19 on the dice.
19. Okay. Yeah, I figured to be powerful right now.
Plus 8.
Yeah.
Plus 5. Sorry.
24. All right. Damn. Almost effortlessly, you are pulling the water and sort of in the same motion, kind of spinning it, and you are separating it. And there is sort of almost like a semi-liquid, semi-solid tar-like substance, but like not super, like not as thick as tar. It's very wet that slops out of it. That you're actually able to. You're able to bend the water and bend the corrupted bits of it out and sort of like move the clean stuffs to a different spot. Obviously, you don't have anywhere to put it, so you're essentially cycling it, but you're actually starting to clean this place up a little bit. Over the next couple minutes, you have a undulating pile of the corruption that's sort of sizzling, but one thing you're noticing actually now is that whatever eerie lights were here coming off from like the moss and everything has slowly started to dim and dim and dim, and not just in this area.
Okay. While I'm doing that, super, unbothered, just like looking at the water, sees Theo walking away out of the corner of my eye. What was that shit?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do I mean?
My back is still actively to you.
I don't know. You turned into a wolf for a minute. Don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You know what was weirder than that, though? The magic coming off your body after you dropped, and I got you back up.
Oh, that's crazy. This place must be affecting me. It's crazy shit here.
Yeah, this place that's corrupted by Talos is affecting you?
Well,
I don't.
Perhaps just the vibes are off, and I'm just a very sensitive person.
Sensitive person who's never used magic before.
No, maybe that, maybe it's just because, like an empty vessel, I just have more room to take in new things.
What did you take in?
Nothing. I'm more like shining a
Say
light
that
through a
again, because you
prism.
reached lock pitches there.
Oh. Well, Locke is very contagious. He has an energy about him. You tend to just copy that vibe. Strong personalities.
And because you're such an empty vessel.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people say. They're like, old Fia. It's an empty vessel right there.
Yeah, not a descriptor I've ever heard anybody use for someone else, but all right.
Yeah, sure. I think it's pretty common.
All right. It's dangerous.
Was that a question or a statement?
Kind of both.
Well, I suppose a wise person would say, magic is just a tool, and what you choose to use it for determines its danger levels.
Sure.
Because a knife could be used to, cut open an apple, or it could be used to cut open an abdomen. But the knife itself isn't violent inherently. It's just a tool.
Unless it's cursed.
Well, how many cursed knives do you see?
Currently, none.
See, it's totally fine. Everything's fine.
But if we're talking figuratively.
Well, if we're talking figuratively, everything's fucked here.
Not anymore. At least not as much.
Yeah, but I don't really get it. I really did think, maybe that's a little silly of me, but I really did think, the light would shine in and the birds would sing and they'd be like, oh, and then all of a sudden, like, the moss would like, and it would like retreat from the cleansing light and everything would go green and lush and beautiful again. But in here, I mean, it's getting darker, which I don't know if you realize, but there's still a lot of shit around and I kick a thing of moss.
Yeah, I mean, a thief can come in and break a vase. You catch the thief, but the vase is still broken.
I didn't think of it like that. It's a pretty good analogy. I'll have to tell that one to Locke. I'm sure he's going to write a song about it.
Right. Did you ask for it?
That's not a very polite question.
Yeah. I'm asking it anyways.
Well, Here's the thing. I have been asking for years. Been asking all sorts of questions. I've asked why. I've asked how. I've even asked for more. And yet, I was ignored the whole time. So I don't really know what happened. It's more just, I don't know. All of a sudden, we were staring down this horrifying thing, and I was getting the piss kicked out of me. And then I heard someone laughing. And it wasn't a happy laugh. It was cruel. And it was mean. But instead of feeling afraid and small and scared, I suddenly felt powerful. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So who's to say what it really is? Perhaps I had it in me all along, and I just needed to have the piss kicked out of me properly to unlock it.
This is not the first time you have had the piss kicked out of you.
Well, true. But we are in a, pretty crazy place.
Right.
Maybe it just had to be, like I said, empty vessel. I just had to go somewhere where I could fill it up.
I'm not judging you for taking the offer. I know what it's like to feel small.
I would sure as shit hope not. I feel like you and Bygram of all people wouldn't be able to judge me.
All I'm saying is be careful of its origin. Not all magic comes without strings.
I'd argue none of it does.
Yeah.
But I'm very
Yes.
good at cutting things.
Guess so. If you need help figuring it out, I learned young.
Well, truth be told, I'm not really sure if I've got anything left. I don't know. I don't know exactly. Right now, the cup feels pretty empty again.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if time will refill it or not.
Fucking same. I know I just need to rest though.
And I can't say I have a lot of experience with it. But, it should be pretty fun to find out. And if it never refills, well, I suppose I had a taste. That's kind of cool.
Will you tell someone if it becomes a cursed blade?
When have you ever known me to keep quiet?
All right.
Don't be so serious. It's probably nothing at all.
I don't know that gods or whatever it is get involved for nothing at all.
Well, don't know about that, but they're certainly watching us now. We've made a bit of a splash, I think.
Yeah. And I don't know that we necessarily stopped it. We saved this temple, sure, but it seems they want all four.
Well, you want a whole set if you're collecting something.
I guess so.
What's the point of only having one when they're all ripe for the reaping?
Yeah, I'd really prefer that they didn't target Elda.
Then you could get a new god that you might like more. One that lets you go apeshit.
Yeah. I don't know that it's that easy, you know.
I wouldn't know.
I complain about her a lot, but she was there when we needed her. She was kind of the only real guardian parent we had. So I'd like it if whoever is targeting them fucked off,
I see. You have a vested interest.
kind of.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you still serve her if Isle was here? Or do you carry her mantle because she can't anymore? Because I don't mean to be insensitive, but you said she was there for you when you needed her. But it doesn't much look like it.
It was for a time. We didn't have anybody else. We were dropped off. Sure, we had the matrons, but they were looking after tons of kids. We were just another two. Eldeth was, I don't know. We relied on her in a way, as much as you can rely on a god, I guess.
Well, it sounds like she gave you more than Umberlee ever gave me. And at least you didn't slip through the cracks and live on the streets. But in and of itself, that's not so bad either. I don't know. I was just curious, mostly. You know, if you carry it out of obligation or a true desire to serve her.
Can it be both?
I suppose it can. But I think it's something you should figure out.
I thought that she disappeared. That's what
Umberlee? I mean,
No.
shit. That's mine. My bad.
I wouldn't be mad if she disappeared.
Well, you know, we all serve our purpose. There's got to be dark if there's light. Can't have light without throwing a shadow.
Sure. No, I thought Eldeth disappeared after Isle. I left shortly after, which I suppose maybe it's why I didn't hear from her. The point that we always heard her at was a very specific location. But I thought she'd be there. I thought she would have helped. And now I'm realizing maybe she couldn't. If Myliki couldn't reach this place, Eldeth could only reach this place in certain areas. Maybe she couldn't reach Isle or me anymore.
So do you think that waterfall's corrupted similarly to this place? Do you think there's creepy purple-eyed monsters dipping their toes in the fountain? Well, waterfall, but you know what I mean.
Not that I saw.
Hmm.
At least not when I was there. But she was very strong there. I think it would take a lot to remove her from that spot.
I mean, I don't hate to shake your faith, but this is literally a temple to the four gods together. And it's in shambles.
Yeah, but if you were a god, would you want to stick around this place or go off and find your own?
What if I were, oh geez, I don't think you have time or are prepared to
Yeah.
hear what I would do if I was a god.
You're right.
I would rip through the world like a windstorm.
Yeah.
And it would be glorious and terrible.
I believe you.
Well, this was a good chat. We've learned a lot.
We've learned some.
We've learned so much. I think that we've learned truly all there is to learn.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. It's all figured out now. It's just downhill from here. Downhill, back to the ship, where everything makes sense. And I'm happy again.
Okay. Soon. Surely,
I sure hope so.
surely that old man has some answers for Bygram.
He fucking better, because, like, we got him out of the rock. And, like, if he can't even be... Well, okay, that's not entirely fair, because he did give us the tip to figure out the little marble bowl water conundrum. But I do feel like we probably would have figured it out on our own. We're very savvy.
Yeah. Bygram said I'm really smart for my age.
That sounds like actually an insult, really.
Yeah,
saying
but
you're
it's from
smart for your
Bygram,
age.
so
That's true. So I feel like it was said with utmost earnestness.
yeah.
He's
Do
a
you know
good
he's
egg.
older than me?
Is he?
Yeah. He says he is. I think he might be lying to prove a point.
For like 3 minutes or something?
Yeah, probably.
Like on a technicality.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when there's twins and then they're like, I'm older. It's like, yeah, by 2 minutes.
Yeah, we didn't know.
That's fair. Doubt it was happening in the same room for you to have someone looking over. Maybe you can ask your god.
I don't know that she was there at the time.
But like, I'm sure she has, like, I'm sure there's god records of like everything that's happened. She could probably flip through a couple of books and find it.
Every single thing that's happened,
Yeah,
they're
they're
aware
gods.
of. I think you might overestimate them a little bit.
Oh, I think I simultaneously over and underestimate them. I walk a fine line, you know.
Yeah, a confusing existence, really.
It truly, imagine living it.
I can't.
Constant nonsense.
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm so weird now? It's a coping
Now.
mechanism.
Hmm.
I might have been normal once, we don't know.
Right.
You know, had things happened differently. Had a random storm not struck. Maybe I would have been fine. Maybe I would have been a fisherman.
Maybe. Then you wouldn't be here helping Bygram.
That's true. I am indispensable in this particular circumstance. He needs me. What can I say? Very powerful.
I know you're being petulant, but
Never.
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You were powerful before you agreed to whatever you agreed to.
It's a funny thing about power. You don't know how much you have until you lose it. And you don't know how much you could have until you gain more. I kind of want to see how far it goes.
And if it goes too far,
Oh, there's no such thing.
I think there is. As someone who is literally dying from an overabundance of magic within me, I think there is.
Perhaps. But perhaps it's just your body's not sure how to deal with it. Maybe you just need a focus. A river itself isn't dangerous. You just have to learn to adapt to it, build a dam to control it, or a bridge to get over it. But the raw thing isn't bad. It's just power.
Yeah. We'll see.
Besides, you glowed like a freaking torch. That was amazing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was actually. But
Perhaps someone was letting you know they're there.
maybe.
Perhaps you're the prism.
Maybe.
The two of you, while having this conversation, watch as off sort of towards the entrance of this place, lights start to flicker and the ground starts to glow in different places, little stones glowing here or there as it sort of creeps its way into the room and starts to spread out.
Oh, that's it. We're dead. This place
That's
is going to explode.
And you watch as these lights go like on and off, and they start making their way like through the room, kind of creeping, but like towards the center where the statue was.
You think that is the old man doing something, or do you think that another statue is going to come to life?
Oh, fuck me. I wanted to rest.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired.
Oh, damn it. I'll take out my sword and my dagger and I'll wait.
And you wait. And you wait. And you watch as the lights kind of flicker here and there. Some of the plants sort of shudder. And you watch as the base of where the statue was, these sigils start to light up and glow. And you wait as nothing seems to happen. No monster shows up. There's no rumbling. There's just light in this room now. And as the two of you wait in silence, we'll make our way into a break.
It was on this ocean you found your adventure with a true sailor's heart, putting the ink to your story that set you apart. The waves on those waters, they swayed and they crashed, but the heart of you sailors is braver than its brash. I know these currents will carry you home, because home is wherever you roam. The ink in your pages may run, but these stories have already begun. And when the storm rolls through the port again, and the waves crash on that sand, we know those storms don't scare you sailors there. You were all made to leave dry land. So you hoisted sails and you caught the wind as your journeys all did begin. And your blood is of the sea. You all set sail to be free. You heard that horizon hailing, because that's where your destiny's sailing. No storms out there can stop you sailors here. So let's sound off, cast and crew, as another drop drips into the sea and the tide's ebb and flow brings you all back to this wonderful story.
Speaking of losing your mind, I'm starting in a second.
Oh, in a second.
And
A
as the
delayed-
energy ripples outwards through the grove and we make our way up through the staircase, we join Bygram and Locke as they make their way towards the sanctuary.
Oh, we're doing something.
I know. I can't wait to go tell Ty that we fixed it.
I didn't do anything, Bygram. You did it.
I want to be humble about it. I don't want to just go in and be
Okay,
like,
I
yeah,
understand.
Ty, look at me. I fixed it. What did you do? Just play with the water? No, I fixed it. Damn. You know, I don't want to be like that. I want
You
to.
don't have to be like that.
Oh, okay.
I
Sorry,
can say
sorry. I
that-
was in the
No,
zone.
that's
I was.
okay, that's okay.
That's how I get when I work out sometimes. I just feel the adrenaline. It just makes me like a
That's why I
douche for a
don't
little
work
bit.
out.
Oh, that's one day you will.
I don't want to be an angry person.
No, the anger builds up and then it flows out of you like a river, like it just
Okay.
or a waterfall.
Ty would like that. Maybe
Yeah,
Ty should, like, go on runs with you.
Ty, the same Ty running with I don't know.
Ty has muscles. I've
Ty
seen
would-
them.
I guess. I mean, they're cool or whatever. They fit. She got the physique going on.
Your energy ripples out as you're shouting, and this little, the first underground floor, and it kind of just reverberates around.
No.
I think it's a positive.
Oh. I'm so scared she might hear me. Oh man.
Oh. I never
You're
really
probably
thought about
too
it.
far away for it. But
Oh, thank my leaky. Oh, but yeah, no, I'm just saying, damn. What was I saying? No, scared of Ty. Yep, that was that. A little bit, not a lot, but like that whole glowy thing, kind of. I had concerns, a little bit.
What were the concerns?
Like, would she just like? Does it just stay on all the time? Does it just like, does she turn it off and on like a candle?
Well, she's not always glowing.
Yeah, but that time that was pretty big. Like,
Oh, I just thought it was something we maybe didn't see before.
I think I remember if I saw her. Well, she did that one time on the boat. I think you were there.
Right. Sometimes I have a hard time remembering some of the fights we've had.
Oh.
Because sometimes, like, I get hit really hard,
Yeah.
and sometimes I just have my eyes closed, so that it doesn't hit me really hard again.
Yeah. Who can help you with that?
Who?
No, bud. A doctor.
doctors aren't real.
Just think about it. That's all.
There's only clerics. Science and medicine aren't real.
Just see a high priest could see. Fix you.
But I don't need to be fixed. I'm just like, I need just like a little second.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm just saying, Next thing you might forget Ty, me, and Fia, and then you're like, who are you? Oh, I mean, who are you people? Don't know where my voice was going. My bad. I didn't want to.
I've heard you before.
Heard me? Huh? What? Huh? What are you talking about?
I have.
Huh? Have heard what? No.
Do you think it's a good impression?
What are you talking about, buddy? No. That's not an impression of you. It's just a little.
It's okay that it is. It's just, well, you see, well, I have a thing, and well, I don't want to sound the way I do, and I would like to be louder, and sometimes I also think like I could have a nicer voice than maybe this performing thing would be better for me.
I see. I think your voice it's fine. It gets the job done. It's very memorable to me. Yeah, I don't just go around doing impressions of everybody, like
it sounds
a very close circle.
Insulting.
It's no. I just want to, give the gravitas of what I'm saying to other people as you, so that they know that I know that they know I'm as full of respect. And yeah,
Okay.
that's all.
Right.
When I ask myself what would Locke do, I grab a feather of mini mock and I
He needs those
monologue to
high
myself. Oh, does he? He doesn't fly anywhere, so I just didn't think
It's drying, you know?
he would. Oh, that's what you're calling it. Okay. But sometimes I do that. I monologue in your voice, and then I come up with a really good idea, and I write it in my journal.
Okay.
So you're like one of those what's the museums? Museums. You're like a or a moose. No, that's not it. Something with a moose. Muse. There. Yeah, that thing. Right.
Oh,
Like the the candle on top of the room. Yeah. Like
you lost
an
me.
idea. Oh,
Oh,
like an idea. Yeah, that's what you are. The idea thing.
okay. I'm like an
Yeah.
idea guy.
Yeah, you are the idea guy. A moose. Moose. Yeah, that's you sometimes.
Get it.
You got it?
Um,
Good. I'm so happy. I knew you understand.
okay.
You're like just in a box of ideas,
Are you thinking about taking up the performing arts?
No, no.
Oh,
I just like writing sometimes.
oh,
That's
okay.
it keeps the journal spicy, giving like a different perspective sometimes, It's
I
really
don't
really
want to be
cool.
part of your spicy journal, Bycroft.
Oh, it's not like that. No. Like sometimes, ask myself what would Locke think, and it gets the idea flowing. It gets it going because I think of something crazy off the wall. And I'm like, yeah, I think Locke would appreciate this idea. I think I'm gonna publish my own little book. Not a spicy book, but like one of those like scary mystery books. Because we're going through like a lot of mystery and scary stuff. So I think, I could start writing. I may give it to you to read, I think it'd be a good thing,
Well, I've learned a lot right now, I feel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay.
But I feel like we've lost track of our task.
Oh yeah, no, we got to go talk to Rofer.
As you guys walk and talk, you notice you might have been just circling an area in the temple. You've kind of just walked and talked a little bit.
Oh, that's on me. I'm sorry. I get lost pretty easy.
That's
But
okay.
you see the hallway to the safe zone, and
Yeah.
you can walk down it.
All right, we did it. Look at us.
Right. What shall we ask him? Like, do you think he knows how to fix everything? What if he comes in and steals your thunder?
He can't steal my thunder. I have to use my magic. That's
Okay.
silly.
Well, if he tries, like, I'll
Then we
knock him down, you know?
Well, you sure you want to do? I mean, you're kind of hurt. I don't want you to like
I'm fine.
close your eyes again, because then Ty's going to be like, "Grim, what did you do to Locke?" And I'm like, "Well, he tried to fight the old man, and I thought he could take him, and they both knocked each other out, And I don't want that for both of us. So,
Okay, well, I'm a little upset that I've lost in this hypothetical scenario.
it's a draw. If you were at full strength, yeah, you're sending that old man packing to my leaky, maybe. If not, maybe not do that here though, because I might get in trouble.
Right.
Possibly.
Right. It's all for the greater good. It's not a bad he does it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you do have like beef with him, then
I
we
don't.
can. Okay. We can go
Mr.
get
Old Man.
Ty to bully him or something. I don't know.
Okay, I am unmuted. Perfect. All right. So as you two make your way down the hall, chatting, and you come into the safe haven, you see kind of. Well, I'm gonna move him at the top of the water fountain, right? It has the statues of each of the gods. You just see the old man is up there meditating and kind of just like floating a little bit. And he's kind of just got like a bit of a glow to him. The other immediate, you get an answer. Well, he's been doing that for like 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, shit. I forgot you were here.
I did it.
You watch as this girl with scraggly red hair, she's got a gray cloak on, like a long kind of green tattered dress, and like several little like beaded armbands. She just kind of looks at you and like, are you sure about that?
Who the hell are you?
You had a kid?
Moria. And you watch as Moria is sort of just like on a bench, kind of like whittling away at some things. Like, oh, there you are. Y'all are back already?
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, it seems like you did the thing, huh? Because
yeah,
I'm letting you know the wolf girl is in fact a woman.
Holy shit!
I
was right.
Yeah, and he's kind of been doing that for a little bit.
Oh,
he wasn't glowing before. He was kind of just like normal.
Yeah,
he was never normal.
I mean, he was normal, not glowing. He was kind of just up there.
Pod's saying the kettle is not normal.
I was saying like cost alike, you know.
I mean, like we did have to kind of help him up there because he was old and frail, and then he kind of did some like monkey climbing stuff and got up there, and then was on his hands, and then crossed his legs and started meditating. Well, anyways, I guess I'd like you to meet Raslin the woman. Hi. We've sort of met before. I used to be a wolf.
Yeah, that was wow.
Yeah.
I would have thought this would happen.
Thanks for whatever you did.
Yeah, wow, look at us.
I have a question.
Sure. Well, what's up?
You like being a woman?
You know, that's a good question. I don't know. It's been a while.
Oh, how long did you go by, like wolf years or human years as you?
I mean, it was a few decades, but I mean,
I can't even imagine.
I don't think I aged via dog years, so that's good.
Yeah, imagine being 30.
No, I mean, I'm not 30, which is great. I didn't lose too much of my youth to being a wolf, despite I should probably be in my 40s or 50s now, but hey.
Oh, wow.
You look great for your
Thanks.
age.
You look fantastic. Your skincare is on point. You go.
I don't know about that one, really. I'm going to let you know, I haven't had like a normal bath in a long time.
Same, it's okay.
Yeah.
I still kind of get the urge to like.
Don't do that.
You should see a doctor.
I don't know if there's really a doctor around here anymore. I'd probably have to travel to like Elbow or something. Is Elbow still around?
Ship doctor.
Mm-hmm.
It's the city that you docked in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Hmm.
I won't say you can ride with us because I don't know how Kyrene's going to feel, but
Who's Kyrene?
only the, I guess, best captain that I've known for 3 weeks. Yeah.
She's all right.
She's
Uh-huh.
pretty.
Are you sure she's the best if you've only known her for like 3 weeks?
I mean, she
I
kept us dry. She gave us lodging.
I shouldn't criticize. Sorry, everything's been quite a blur since I've been a dog for just several decades.
Yeah.
Can you deal with that though?
I want to say yes, but chances are no.
I'm going to say maybe.
Okay. Where are the other two? Are they all of you just like?
Oh, they're getting
didn't-
some
They didn't like.
alone time.
Perished. Oh,
Oh, what were you going
Okay.
to say?
I told you.
Not possibly.
You didn't really tell me nothing. You barked at me, and I kind of understood what you were saying, but like, listen.
We're hoping. They're kind of clueless. You know?
Is this really the time to be?
You're right. No, we can talk about it later.
You're
right
right.
now, let's
Here's the
get
thing,
old
though.
man.
It's like things are nice and calm. We just kind of want to get to a better place. But we have no immediate dangers that we know about.
Well,
Except for
that's
maybe
good.
this little guy. He's not a little guy.
Says the little guy.
Little guy.
The man, the old man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try this first. Hey, old man.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Yeah. That's a
Natural 20.
You watch as Rofir's eyes just immediately shoot open. And like his eyes were already open and glowing green, and it's almost like the green parts as other eyelids and his eyes are there.
hey, what?
Hello. Champion of Myliki and friend.
It's Locke. It's Locke.
Locke.
He has a name. Yeah.
He did not reveal that to me last time.
Oh.
How long has it been?
10
Did
minutes?
you complete your mission?
Yeah. It's
Ah,
been kind of defeated. We're trying to make sure everything's working properly before we skedaddle. We
Also,
wanted to ask you if you knew anything.
just a note. Bygram, as the champion of my leaky, created a few sigils to start like a little light show. And that seems to be really good for the plants. And now we just need a little bit more direction.
Yeah.
I see. What have you tried? I could hold on. And you watch as he like springs off of the top of the fountain and kind of like lands and catches himself. But you see he's a bit more spry than before, but he's definitely, that might have been too much for his whole body.
You better you watch him. He's
Yeah.
I think he's lying about being old.
Me too, maybe.
Wrestling goes over and like kind of helps him up. Well, if
Okay,
how is the grove?
well here's the rundown. We fought someone, and then the someone turned into another someone, and we fought them, and we won. And then we were kind of waiting for like a thing to happen, and it didn't, and that's okay. Because this place has been corrupted for a little bit, so maybe it's going to take some time. But then Bygram and I, the boys went out on a mission to figure what we needed to do. And I was like, Bygram, just give it a shot. Try making these sigils glow up. And he did that. And the little plants were like, light. And that's where we're at.
Well, it will take a while for nature to heal properly, but we could enact a ritual of some kind to suffuse this place with more magic.
Who
To
we
heal it.
sacrificing?
Oh, there's no need for a sacrifice.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Not all rituals require such
I knew that.
means.
Yeah. All right. So do we do it up here? Do we go downstairs and
It would be best to do it downstairs where we can be in the epicenter of what we need to expunge.
okay? You sure you can get down there on your own? Do you
Do you need someone to carry you?
need a lift?
Fraslin pipes up. Me and Moria can probably take him. Oh, wrong voice. Me and Moria can probably take him.
All right.
Yeah, hold on. I'm whittling. Here. She hands him all like crude kind of walking stick carved out of wood.
Oh, that's nice.
Sort of a bit of a brace. Well, why don't you lead the way and I can see what we can do.
Okay.
All right. Let's go, team.
Gathered some, more people for our ritual because there will not be a sacrifice or whatever.
Yeah, that's.
If you
that's
hear
what he
it though,
said.
just like my leaky's like, just push one.
I don't. Did you want to be the sac?
No,
No.
not me.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just making. I
I'm
just didn't know if it
barely-
was on your to-do list. I don't know.
No. I'm like barely a drop in the stream of things, I suppose.
No, you're like a metaphors escape me. You're like a giant acorn on a very small tree.
Okay.
You have a lot of weight to you and what you do, Locke. That is yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay.
All right, let's go see the ladies.
I need a nap. Yeah.
It was good.
I'm glad you thought so. Don't tell Ty.
In the time it takes you to get back, because you're not doing anything too strenuous, all of you can take a short rest if you'd like.
Yeah.
I do.
I need it. Is it short list?
Oh, yeah. Who's ready to be inspired?
Who's ready to be a sacrifice?
Oh boy.
I mean, I know who I'm ready to sacrifice.
I know it's Moria, but
Say nothing.
I could read his thoughts.
I have no thoughts.
Surprise, I have the brain cell right here.
Typhia, just letting you know we are entering the room.
You hear this voice echoing down the staircase, Typhia. And in the time that the boys have returned, the little kind of like lights and flagstones that have like blinked in and out, they've actually become a bit more stable.
How big is my pile of goo?
If you've been doing this for the last hour, normally I'd say that this actually would negate having a short rest, but you're also feeling very powerful right now. So,
Power of love.
You have quite the sizable pile of goo.
Okay.
You could probably like bury Byram in it.
Nice.
It's quite a pile.
No.
Yeah.
It's like a
Why
whole
was-
man of
Like
goo.
not if he's standing up. I mean, like if you like lay
Like
him
laying
down.
him down.
Yeah, he
Oh, it's
could
like a water bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goo.
It's like when people put their feet in those like flesh-eating fish.
And the
And
little
Oh.
crabs pick at them.
Yeah,
one
exactly.
thing you're kind of like realizing is like this corruption has like a strange like solidness, but like elasticity to it.
I am definitely poking it with a stick.
It might be microplastics.
I'll get you.
Plastics don't even exist, and here they are.
They're everywhere.
They get everywhere.
They've seeped through time and space.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
just
you know,
poking
just refining some petroleum and whatnot.
it. Normal medieval things.
Mm,
Why is Locke yelling?
I never know why Locke is doing much of anything, to be honest.
We're here.
Perhaps it's a surprise. Hello! Did you bring a
You-
surprise?
And
Yeah,
they do.
Soda.
kind of.
The boys walk out of the dark, the dimly litness, and with them is the old Furbog man and two ladies. One of which
Who
you
the
recognize.
fuck are you? Holy fucking shit, are you serious?
Yeah, someone was right. It's fine.
You guys
Hell
have something
yeah.
in common too. That's
Hell yeah.
kinda,
See,
that's kinda
this
crazy.
is why I am in leadership in this group. My brain, huge. My thoughts, all encompassing. I see and know all.
What is
Okay.
happening?
I'm very smart. I
She's
saw you
very
were missing.
smart.
There was a notice up about you. Somebody missed you.
Hmm.
I'm feeling they're dead now, though. That sounds.
No,
Wow,
that's a
Thea.
shame.
What?
I don't know.
It's been like 85 years. What do you expect? People die. You don't look like an elf, so I have a feeling that those ravages of time will probably mean something to you.
Surprisingly, my human body hasn't really changed.
Well, it's not
much.
you I was worried about. It was the people you might have known.
Hmm.
That's the one downside of surviving. Such to leave everyone else behind. But here you are, new lease on life. Or should I say leash?
Hmm.
That's not.
I don't think I like this one anymore.
Did you like me in the first place? That's a bit of a shock.
I was neutral.
Do you retain your memories from when you were a wolf? Do you think you'll have a hankering for rare meat now?
I don't like how she's putting me on full blast.
That's Fia. You get used to it after a while.
Do you think you might have worms?
I didn't have worms before, and I definitely don't have worms now.
All right. You never know.
Do I have worms? No, you don't have worms.
So you did go to a doctor.
I mean, I take care of animals and everything. I am a ranger, so like,
Yeah.
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
not even
you're a
rangers
doctor.
can control worms. Are you a ranger of worms?
Can you control worms?
I mean,
Are you the worm guardian of the worms?
I don't.
what is happening
Are
here?
you a swarm keeper? But it's for
This is
worms.
what they do usually.
What do you
I've-
mean by Graham?
I've
We're just asking questions. We're
Definitely
inquisitive.
noticed.
Yeah.
I'm just an inquisitive person.
We just have lots of thoughts. This is how we figure things out. This is why we're top management and you're stuck at middle level.
It's why I know about molten fish.
And that's
It's why I know that we've fought God.
we fought as lower management. I thought that's what we.
As far as we know.
The old man pipes up. And which god did you fight, per se?
Well, here's the thing. I've been pondering my mortar coil because I'm pretty sure I might have pissed someone off. And I thought I thought we were fighting Talos. But it turns out we were just fighting like maybe a little guy that he sent down to do his bidding. And well, now he's out there and he knows I said that no one gives a shit about him.
Well, Talos has been known to be erratic.
Forgiving.
Not forgiving.
Right.
And vengeful, but I don't know. Not that you're not larger than life, but I don't know if saying a few sparse words about him is enough to set him off on a campaign of revenge against you.
Just don't matter in the scope if things got it.
I mean, I've been saying that from the get-go.
About me?
No, just about, people in general.
I mean, we are just mortals, and the gods have their own schemes and...
Oh, tell that to my Leaky and Bikram. That just means she likes you a lot, She's like, that one's a good one, a good egg.
You're in on her schemes. You're central to her schemes.
Yeah, we're partners.
I have a question for you. Are you a follower of my Leaky or like one of the other ones? Are you like Tide? Do you like Eldath? Or are you like hoping or waiting for the old man to come back?
I am a worshipper of the old faith.
Yes.
So they are all they're all intertwined with each other. I can't say one word because
Do you get a discount?
No, it's like a 2-for-1 kind of a thing.
No, I mean,
like buy 3 gods, get the 4th one free.
I worship nature itself, but as a steward of it, I am I try to meet the needs of each of the 4 pillars.
So what you're telling us is that you're like playing the field. You're poly-worshipus.
If he wants to be for everyone, that's fine.
I'm not judging. I'm just trying to understand. I didn't realize that you could serve more than one. I thought it was a one and done situation. I didn't realize they were okay with passing people around.
You have an odd concept of religion and faith, but it's not necessarily about passing someone around. People can choose to worship multiple gods, or serve just one, or worship a pantheon and abide by a set of rules that are sort of general. If I have a focus, it is mainly Sylvanas, but in Sylvanas' absence, the other 3 are a founding council, if you will.
I've pulled a lot of shit out of this water. What do you want me to do with it?
I named him Blob.
Well, I don't know if you should personify forms of corruption, but
why not? They're people too.
Name.
Isn't that right, Blobby? And I'll poke it with a stick again.
Our friend here said that we were gonna perform a ritual so that we can help cleanse the area.
And
who's
we'll
gonna
do
die?
like a.
That's not.
And Fio will just go to Locke, be like, "Is it the wolf girl?"
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, is it one of us?
while some rituals require sacrifice of blood or bone.
Mm.
The nature of what we must do here doesn't necessarily need a life to be given.
Necessarily feels like a very key word in that phrase.
Oh.
Are you up to something?
Sorry, I paused too long. I realized
Suspicious.
I paused too long. He's not pausing.
Dun, dun, dun.
I would like to insight the DM.
He's telling the truth. I'm not up to any machinations, but I do need to survey what is going on here to figure out what exactly needs to be done.
Surveilling.
Should we help in any way?
Well, pointing to Ty, she has helped a great deal by clearing the waters, but there must be other forms of purification that must be done to expedite the healing process.
Like,
Well,
I saw a mural upstairs with fire. Should we burn away the corruption?
I didn't have any
that
fire magic.
is an option.
I have a tinderbox.
Nature does naturally burn itself down and then regrow from that, but there are other forms and ways to purify things.
What are the other ways?
Like,
Lock and Pia are the worst.
Give me a moment to at least commune to figure out what must be done.
Yeah. Do your thing. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
We'll try and keep upper management off your.
if you will. And the ladies, he points towards where the statue was, and they kind of shuffle him over that way.
Ty,
Yeah.
what if I can't help with the ritual?
What if you can't?
Hmm.
You want to?
Well, of course I want to. I want to help Bygram, but I feel like, I've cursed Talos now, and everyone here is talking about, like, a higher power. And, like, I don't, there's no one that, like, there's no one in my life like that. So, what if I need that?
What if you don't? What if we need you because you don't take power from something else?
Oh, I never thought about it like that.
My magic comes from something else.
Hmm.
It's not my own, but yours comes straight from you.
Yeah, sometimes it gives me indigestion.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can see that.
does yours?
Not really.
Oh, maybe
Because,
a consequence,
Yeah, I mean, I glow and set on fire sometimes, so it seems not ideal either.
You looked pretty cool during the fight, I heard.
Yeah. It felt different.
A good different or a bad different?
Good.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah. Weird.
Weird. Well, I like weird, so
You wanna help me with this water? It's kind of satisfying. And the
Oh.
blob is just getting bigger.
I think the man is wrong. I think we should personify the blob, and
I
then
think
that
so
way
too.
we can ritually sacrifice it.
Ah, yeah, that's clever.
Mm.
We should do that. I think we'll need to increase its size a little bit though, so like the effect is greater when we sacrifice it.
I think so too. It should be bigger than Bygram, you know?
Yeah, we're getting close though.
Okay. If you think I can help with that, then I will definitely give it a go.
You're frankly the only one who could help with that, so that'd be great.
Question for the two of you. Are you still working on the same body of water, or do you want to move to a different body of water?
I want the waterfall to be clean.
If Ty wants the waterfall to be clean, I will clean the waterfall.
Okay. All right. So you two are cleansing the waterfall. Fia and Bygram, are you doing anything? Or are you just watching Raslin and Moria take the old man into the strange wilted grove and sitting him atop the remains of the
They're
pedestal?
gonna kill him.
It's happening. He's the sacrifice. I knew it.
He's not. You know, they're not going to sacrifice him. I think he's about to.
I was right
purify.
about the wolf girl. I obviously know what I'm talking about.
Okay, but like, what if
Perhaps this is his calling? Maybe this is what he was meant to do.
to
Sacrifice himself in a blaze of glory to purify this place at long last.
I think we already purified it.
Well, obviously
Like-
not enough.
I mean, nature takes time to heal, so we got to take our time here too for it to
I would
heal.
like to
See?
take our time back to the ship now.
Oh, you just want to go back to on water.
That's where everything makes sense, Bygram.
Does it? I mean, we got to come back to land to stop
No.
this, or else Eldaf's on the chopping block.
Elvis
And I
is
feel like
water. She loves the ocean, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
And just imagine a corrupted Eldaf. It could become like a corrupted Ty, and then it's going to be really weird. Like, I don't want that.
I do.
Like, imagine her corrupted, even more mean. Can you imagine just her waking up and being violent every day? More than usual? Like, she just starts the morning.
That's possible, Bygram.
She could start the morning with hatred in her belly.
already
You could bring her some food, and then she'll just slap it down.
I'm
So
pretty sure I saw
disrespectful
her
to the
do
food
that
that did
to
nothing.
Connor, like 4 days
Because
ago.
she doesn't imagine Connor being bullied even more
I
than
mean, he's a
usual.
tough lad. I'm sure he can figure it out.
Imagine her bullying Log. That could be the
truly think she
event
would
where
turn
she wakes
herself
up and she calls him a
inside
little
out
guy.
before she bullied him. Like, physically,
It could
She would
happen.
flip herself inside out, organs splattering on the
But she'd
ground,
be corrupted. Ew.
sizzling.
Ew. No. But it'd be all corrupted organs. And
But then it would be
sizzling,
done, and then she would have sacrificed herself. See, I'm just saying.
But then she might come back to life. You saw how the old man was kept alive for 10,000 years.
It was an
Through,
extremely long
mended
time.
together.
Do you think she turned into a
It was mended
crystal?
together by. Maybe she could become like she could become a jellyfish. Imagine those things.
Locke would think that
they
was pretty
sting.
fucking cool. Oh, if she was like a molten jellyfish, perhaps that's been the answer.
Ew, no.
I have to tell Locke.
Disgusted.
Ty's true form.
You don't have to tell
is a
him nothing.
molten jellyfish.
No.
Bygram, we have
It's
to help
not.
her realize her
We have to
potential.
not do that.
It's
I
so
don't want to.
Bygram. That's selfish.
Where I'm squandering
That's
it.
selfish to keep her
Yes,
from her
because
destiny.
if I have to fight a molten
Well, why would you fight it? It's a
jellyfish,
beautiful creature.
it's probably hideous. What are we
Obviously, the
saying?
jellyfish
It's a
is
jellyfish. All they do is sting people. They're like the wasp of the sea.
I'm not familiar
No,
with the wall.
fuck that. No, I'm not with that at all. No. Mm-mm.
Bygram,
Maybe my age is showing, but
are
no.
you perhaps feeling a teensy bit corrupted, or maybe a mighty bit hungry? Do you want some cave cheese?
Maybe.
There you go, buddy.
but I'm not going to take it right now.
Well, I think. How about you take it now? You don't have to eat it now.
No,
Why don't
because
you
it
take
gives you
it
the
so you have it?
satisfaction. No, I'll get it later. I'll
Bygrim?
take something from Locke.
Bygrim.
Fia.
I'm very. Oh my goodness! Sorry, there's a heathen climbing the back of my chair. Sorry, Bygrim. I don't want to
Mhm.
burst your bubble, but I can just sneak it into your pocket. So I would rather you take it now than we have to do that later, and then you just have this warm, sweaty cheese in your pocket, and it would be disgusting.
That's why I don't want it
Just
now,
take
because
it,
it'd be
just
all
put it in your
warm and
hand, and I'll
sweaty.
turn my back, and then you can quickly maybe look down, and then I'll be like, "What
No.
did you have the cheese?" And I'll be
No,
like,
because you're
"No,
gonna
I threw
hold it
in
over my
blood."
head.
And I'd be like, "Well, you're being stubborn for no good reason."
I'm being stubborn because
Bygrim,
I can
don't
be.
be petulant. It's not flattering. It's not becoming
I'm not
champion
perpetuating
of my
everything.
Lakey. She doesn't. Son of a bitch, little kitten.
Yeah.
I'm
Argument.
sorry.
It's one of the weird little guys with the purple eyes.
Bygrim is using the
Oh my-
forces of nature. He's channeling the animals to take you out.
Are you being
Exactly.
channeled
Wait till I start speaking to
voices?
animals. It's over.
I think you already can.
I know. I just haven't done it
Here,
yet.
Bygrim, take the cheese.
I'll take it later.
I'm gonna here.
I'll
Grab
take
Bygrim's hand,
it
and I'm gonna
now.
put the cheese in
No.
Bygrim's hand.
No, he's gonna.
Audience, audience, as these two are bickering, you watch as no one is paying attention. You watch as the other three, two of them kind of staring in unison as this older archdruid Furbolg touches the runes, and they go from white to green, and light flashes out of his eyes, and there is sort of a energy that blooms and creates almost like a tree or a flower, some kind of plant around him that's spectral. And it roots itself into the ground, and the roots sort of almost kind of crawl along the surface of the stones, not in a 3D plane, but sort of almost flat as they worm their way through the room, sort of almost magically diagnosing this place, this epicenter of corruption. And as I do, there is a ping at the back of the room. There is a flash of sort of a white light that then has a darkness that swirls around it. And he watches, he focuses, and then closes his eyes. And as he is communing and focusing, the noise starts to kind of cut in through a dissociative state of Bygrim and Fia arguing about cheese. That's what you hear and see, audience. Bygrim and Fia, continue.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm not taking the cheese. Whatever. I'm not eating. I'm gonna give it to Blue Grin or whoever.
Who is that?
I don't know. The big blob. You guys said that's
Are you worried we're
Biggest-
replacing you with a blob? Bygrim, that's silliness.
I don't know. Ty seemed pretty. It's 50-50.
Well, that is fair. However,
What
Ty
do you mean
is
it's
not the only-
fair?
Ty is not the only vote in the group. I think you'll be fine.
I hope so. I mean, yeah. How did that go with? What did you and Ty talk about? If you
Oh, you know, power, trauma, past issues, all that sort of fun stuff.
oh, that's good. You guys made some progress. Like kinda-
Progress on what,
Oh.
Bygrim? Talking.
Yeah.
But I mean, she didn't shoot
Like,
fire at
was
me
it
and
a
I
good
didn't stab her,
conversation?
so I suppose it's progress.
Really? Did you guys agree on anything?
Oh, I think agreeing is a
Just-
strong word.
Ooh, like how how strong are
Well,
we talking about?
I think we reached an understanding.
Oh, like a shake hands type of understanding.
No.
Like how much of a no? Okay.
More of a, how do I say this? I feel like if I do happen to go insane, I think she'll have a plan to get rid of me.
Oh,
You know, normal
That's-
team building exercises.
that's cute. I guess I'm not too familiar with how women communicate with each other in the don't mind me.
Hi, Grayson.
This is
Are
interesting.
you okay?
Huh? No, I'm fine. I just nothing. Did anything else happen?
Mm,
I'm just trying to get a sense of anything like feedback wise, like if you would had to rate the conversation you had with Ty on like a scale to 1 to 5, how did you feel about the conversation after it was done? Like 5 being we had a really good talk, 1 being I don't want to talk to her again. I just want to.
Are you running a survey?
No. Maybe.
You're acting very strangely by Grayson.
No. I'm gonna go talk to Ty later.
Is this place corrupt?
I'm trying to help her with her communication skills. Okay, Ty's not.
No offense.
I don't want to
Tigram,
say it
but
out loud.
why would anybody overlock if Ty is going to talk to anybody about her communication skills? Don't you think it'd be the little blue one?
I mean, Locke. Look, I learned a lot about Locke when we were away, so his memory's kind of.
What did you learn?
He doesn't go see a doctor for one.
Well, why do you need doctors?
Because he said his memories, it's not all there anymore, and I'm
But
worried.
maybe he's just forgetful. Some people don't have a photographic memory, Vigram. It doesn't mean they're broken. Holy shit.
I didn't say he was broken. He just may have a few gaps there.
What's a doctor gonna do?
Help him make progress, Fia.
Are they
Do
gonna
you
go
not
into
see a
his
doctor
brain and
too?
repair his brain?
Maybe.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, then we got enough magic to do the impossible. I mean,
then why wouldn't Ty just do it? Why does he need to see somebody?
Because Ty might not be certified.
Is anybody certified?
Yeah, doctors, obviously.
Qualifications.
Yeah, I mean, now that you have magic, maybe you're certified.
Well,
yeah.
Some people said I've always been a little magical,
Yeah, how did that happen?
What?
No, I'm pretty sure you can. If Locke could hear me, I know you can hear me.
Oh, Locke has sonar. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but
he's got an ear to the ground.
But I'm in front of you though.
He's got a nose for gossip, and
you
impressions.
No. So what? You becoming ice powered? How? I don't know much about Umberly. I don't, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't do ice.
I don't know. I don't know what she's capable of. She's never. I don't know what she can do. There's ice on water. But I don't know. We're playing it all by ear. I sort of told this to Ty, but it could just be the area. I said, I'm an empty cup. So perhaps just because I was in this area, something in that moment filled it. And perhaps it's gone again. I don't know.
All right.
Excited to find out, though.
Oh boy. Just don't freeze, block, or me, or anyone really. Just I don't want to
I'll
be a
try
bot.
my best.
Yeah, that's all we can really. That's all we
I'll
can
try
really
not
do.
to be possessed by a deity.
Hey, that was consensual, and
I'm just saying by
we got
going
here.
to glass
We got
houses.
here. I don't have a house. What are you talking about? I
Oh, by Grim.
live on the ship.
I gotta pat his cheek. Reach up
Oh.
on my tippy toes to pat his cheek.
Yeah, I am tall.
Bagrim, another hand creeps around and taps you on the shoulder.
Ooh, the
Hey, so the old man.
Hey.
Hi. Yeah. Sorry, you two seemed busy. I thought I would just interrupt.
yeah, no, you're good.
The old man kind of needs help.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
he wants my expertise. I understand.
He mainly wanted Bygrim.
Who doesn't?
Right?
hey,
Anyways, I think he needs you to like do some champion stuff.
oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm master at doing champion stuff. Yeah,
And what
absolutely.
what does that entail?
It's a work in progress. So far, I've killed this giant thing down here, and with my
Okay.
friends, and that feels pretty qualified.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a long resume, but we're getting some more work experience. Filling in like a 10-year. Gotta get.
Okay, well,
You might not know.
I'm just gonna take you to the old man. He
Yeah,
can
let's go.
explain.
Let's go. Yeah.
Fia, do you join them? Just cause? Or do you go join the two that are waterbending?
No, I'd probably act as a bridge between the two. So I'm not necessarily with Bygrim because I am a little bit worried that with the cleansing of this place, I might lose this grip on this new thing that I have. But I don't really want to be right with Locke and Ty either. Seems like they're having a good time and doing something productive.
The pile has gotten bigger.
Yeah. So I'm sort of hovering between the two, but always keeping the Bygrim old man cleansing thing kind of in my periphery.
Okay.
Maybe I have a hand on my rapier.
All right. Bygrim, Raslin takes you up to Rofier, and he kind of snaps around. Bygrim, champion of Myliki.
You could just call me Bygrim. I know the title's long, but
Bygrim, champion of Myliki, herald of the great change, defender of the great
business card.
defender of the green forests. There is, as I told you long ago, there was a visitor who presented us with an essence of Sylvanas. He motions off towards the back wall. The area here that is flooded from the waters surrounding us, there is a special casket where we had kept relics important to the gods or significant to nature. I believe it is still in there, and I need help and protection to open the casket and see what lies within. Will you help me?
Yeah, I mean, if we can get this place up and running, I think make all of it worth it. So
Thank you.
yeah. Find a special casket with some relics.
I-
Okay.
I believe we'll need your friends as well. I have an inkling of the power of the ritual we'll need to conduct.
Oh, all right. He's gonna gather the rest of the seekers to give him the situation. You know, the 411. Yeah. All right. The old man, as Locke likes to call him, he needs some relics from a special casket that's
Are we
around
grave
here. I
robbing
think it was-
now? Seems a little bit uncouth in a
Mm.
church.
Oh.
It's not a grave, and you also have my permission and consent.
See,
Can you give
we're
consent to
helping.
grave rob? It's not really yours.
He's not really saying this in campaign. I'm just a little guy floating above your shoulder, giving you meta
Oh, it's
knowledge.
the baby in the sun that's appeared again. Son of a bitch.
It's me. Okay, I mean, I was already ready to, find some relics.
Oh, yeah.
So where are
Yeah.
they?
Probably one of the.
Bang, bang.
Are they in this room? Are they in the cathedral at large?
Do
Is
we,
this
have
like an
to,
I Spy?
do we have to follow him?
Oh, that is going to take forever. He walks very slowly.
We can carry him, and he could just point us
Point
there.
us? Right.
Maybe we can play like the warmer, colder game. Did you ever play that?
I don't want to play.
Warmer, okay. Colder, okay.
Seekers, you see at the base of the statue Raslin and Moria and Rofir just there waiting. Do you go meet them there?
Oh, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for coming. I've figured out that we need to do a somewhat complex ritual, but with me at the helm, I can facilitate most of the more complex needs.
Locke will motion to Ty.
Yeah, we have a sacrifice
Mm.
over there.
Well, that might actually be necessary.
Are you going to sacrifice Blob?
He
Yeah.
deserves it.
I
Oh.
may have to. The ritual we
Oh,
are going to enact will require the power of the four elements. I will need someone to act as each element, and then as I will facilitate the ritual and call on the ancient words and sigils, we will burn the corruption, the sacrifice, and then use the magic to expunge similar things from the area.
When you mean act like the element, like do you mean like for example, if I was wind, I'd be like, ooh, or would I actually be like making
In
like,
some rituals,
wind?
that is a part of it, but no, all of you are practitioners of magic, yes, of some kind.
Looking directly at Fia.
same. Also looking at the.
Locke is not looking at Fia.
Wonderful.
Well, he pulls out sort of these different tools. They're essentially all kind of like a twisted knot of like tree bark or straw, and they have these like gemstones, and then like a symbol that is carved into like a wooden disc.
Oh.
Well, these are more of just conductors for the energy. I need to have tethers and ley lines of the elements to use their power here. In olden times, I would have a circle of druids and other clergy members to help with this, to facilitate it and make it easier, but I do not have a conclave and circle of druids at my disposal.
What, how do you determine what element people are?
It is partially it is a focus of that person, sort of their intent. People are able to substitute in for any element as long as they are focused on the energies of it and channeling it.
Okay. I mean, none of us are particularly well, what you need, but for today, if you would like, you can call me Archdruid Lock at your service.
A fine substitution, then.
Do you need me to do the magic now, or should we do it all at the same time?
We will conduct the ritual and the magic at the same time, but there's one other thing I need. He points to the back of the room, like the back of the cavern. The area that is flooded over there, there are caskets and chests and warded cubbies with relics of our conclave that I can use to help with the ritual.
Well, that sounds like a job for me. I don't know much about the magic part, perhaps our
I
dear ranger could help, but
I am also not physically capable of lifting them currently. But the two of you seem to have the ability to bend water and pull it away. If you can pull the water away from the relics, we can retrieve them and I can facilitate the ritual a bit quicker.
Sure, I can do that.
I could also do that. Maybe you could put your hands on them for you to bring them over.
oh well, I thought
As
it's fine.
if you can open the caskets, whether smashing into them or just lifting the lids, I can
Well, now that actually sounds like a very grim job.
figure out what I need and if they are still there.
I just thought I'm good at diving into water and finding shit, but that doesn't seem like it's this kind of a thing, so that can be a very grim job.
Okay, well, let's move some water.
Can I really quickly, while
Yes.
everyone else is moving towards the water, stop the priesty guy
Sure.
and just be like, I don't think I can help you with your ritual. Perhaps Moria might. She might have a connection to nature.
Well, that is unfortunate, but I was hoping to include you with your friends. But if she must sub in, then I'm sure that is fine.
I just don't think I can help.
Well, I assumed you had the element of air about you. You seem very free-spirited.
Well, yes, but you said you need somebody of magic.
Well, the magic helps will the energy into existence, but sometimes just the idea of belief is enough.
I see. So I wouldn't necessarily have to do anything. I could just
No,
think about air.
exactly. In old times, we would have practitioners creating magic circles, but I am here to facilitate most of that.
Well, I could probably help with that then. I just didn't want to, mess it up on you.
Well, thank you for your concern.
Of course,
Then-
it's me. Always thinking of others. Putting the group first. For sure.
He raises an eyebrow at that.
You don't know me.
He doesn't.
And I will let him walk away.
He actually stays by your side.
Go away.
As he watches the other two, as they tie and lock, I assume you start shaping water?
Mhm.
You find it's easier here. While this place has corrupted water and has it pooled in, it doesn't necessarily feel like it's as difficult. And eventually, you are able to kind of siphon some of the water away that it's still probably going to be knee deep for Bygram, but Bygram can get to these various carved wood and stone chests. Some of them are actually like segmented together with these like strange looking roots, and it doesn't look like they're corrupted. It looks like this was carved or the roots were like grown into these for aesthetics. And Bygram, you see like there is one big one and it has cracks in it, but it almost looks like this would be a casket for someone's grave. Like there is like raised stone walls and a lid on it. And there's like little broken sigils here and there. And there's sort of the symbols of the four gods are kind of intertwined in a circle. Do you got to try to lift it or break it?
I'm gonna try to
Okay.
lift it. Yeah. I don't know.
When you go to lift it, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Oh boy. Okay.
Remember, your sheet might just do it if you do it virtual, but you have a plus bonus to all your saves equal to your charisma bonus, which is a +2. Plus your wisdom.
That'd be 23. I rolled a 16. 16 plus 5 is 21, plus 2. Yeah. 23.
Oh, okay. Your +2 is already in there, so your +5 includes your +2 already. So don't worry about that. It's still a 21. You feel that there is like a magic force in here that is trying to keep you out. As if the important relics are probably magically protected. And you aren't in any danger, but you can kind of feel like if you continue trying to lift the lid, something will happen. But you're able to kind of shake off this like numbing effect that comes over you.
Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Do I keep opening this lid?
And I think because you're there and you're realizing it, and with what you did earlier, you realize that while there are little sigils on there that are still intact, and some of them are broken.
Mm-hmm.
But the chest is trapped.
Oh, yeah.
What's the matter, Bygram?
It's trapped. I don't think it wants to be opened.
Yeah.
Yes. What? Sorry.
It's your turn.
It seems the arcane wards on the chest are still intact after all these years.
Of course they are. The entire temple is crumbling, but the arcane wards, a-okay. And I'll walk over, and I will attempt to disarm it.
Okay. He's also gonna walk over kind of to where like Ty is, and just because I don't want this old man to seem sus. I apologize. It seems that the wards, I assumed they would deactivate for someone of his faith, but it seems they have. The wards tend to let people of the faith in, and it seems that they are over protecting after all these years.
Oh, that's cool.
Fia, what did you roll, and how are you disarming this trap?
Great question. I don't know. I'm
Okay.
trying to look up what to add.
Okay, because I did not call for a roll just yet.
Okay, sorry.
As you walk up to Bargrim, you say it's trapped. What do you point out?
Yeah. Point out just me having a hard time like lifting it, and just the feeling of the heaviness that I briefly had when I tried to pop the lid open. Felt like something was keeping me from fully opening it. It felt like it wants to stay shut. So I don't know if you have any grave robbing expertise.
That sounds very judgmental by Grim.
It's
And besides, is it
Yeah,
grave
it
robbing if
is.
it's a ruin? I don't think so.
well, we do have permission, so I guess that
Oh
makes
yeah,
it
I'm definitely
easier.
talking about this instance. Can I look at
Yeah.
it and see, like,
Yes.
because he's sort of saying it's an arcane thing.
Make a investigation check.
Wonderful. Can I use the roll that I did before? Do you want me to re-roll it?
I'll get you to re-roll it.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it's the same exact thing.
Hey, look at that.
You said investigation?
Yes.
22.
22. Investigating it, you see that there seems to be, you kind of get Bygram to shift it a little bit, and you see that there's like almost like a arcane film that like kind of shimmers into existence as the lid is jostled in any way. And searching about, you see that there are all these very obvious runes on the front and sigils, and some of them are damaged, but you see like underneath there's sort of like a lip, and kind of like in the shadow you can see that there are also runes. You get the idea that if you kind of just like scratch out the bottom ones, it won't matter of the top ones, and you can probably open it.
I'll just take out one of my daggers and just run a line,
All
trying
right.
to break through the runes.
Make a sleight of hand check for me.
Wow. Sleight of hand. That's me. Oh, math. Okay, fine. You can go, but be good. 23.
23. Sliding your dagger across the bottom, you actually notice that like the runes actually ever so slightly push in, and there's actually like a little bit of like a sequence to them where like some of them are a bit more rigid and some of them actually give way, and you're able to like slice through it, but like poke the ones that actually need to be dealt
like
with.
picking a lock. You have
Yeah.
to do it in the right order.
You find it's a strange kind of like keyhole situation, but you eventually hear a popping sound, and do you think it's done?
Well, either I have expertly undone the traps, or we're all about to die. So, have at her.
Cool. All right, well, we got this far for you.
For
so
sure.
I think
Nothing
we
bad
can-
could happen now.
I trust you enough. Yeah, I mean, you got all the here with you, so yeah. And Bagram's going to open it, putting his faith in Thea.
Misplaced.
Maybe, possibly.
Okay, Bygram, you open the. Remind me to never have chips again. You open the lid, and there's sort of this smoke that starts to billow out, but it quickly dissipates, and you see that there are all sorts of strange little things in here. There's sort of like an animalistic mask. There is this sort of like scepter that has like these like vines crawling around it. You see that there are 4 gemstones. Each one of them, oddly enough, has like the essence of an element swirling inside of it. You see what looks to be a glove made up of bands of sort of wooden rings. And there are little knots on the rings, sort of like knots on a like tree. And they kind of make like a glove-like shape. You also see there is a wooden box with sort of a antler motif on it.
Oh. I think we hit the jackpot and more.
Do we get to keep this stuff? Do you think?
No, I don't know. You probably gotta ask the old man about it. But
But I like you're the champion, so like
I mean, yeah, but like it's not my stuff, to give out.
I mean, like, isn't it your stuff by extension?
Kinda,
You know.
we'll see. We'll
You're right.
we'll check before you do something that may or may not get me in trouble with my leaky.
Me never.
Yeah, we got the 4 elemental gemstones with a few other things. I don't know if you do we get this stuff, or you want all of it?
Let me come over.
Yeah. Take your time. I'll push it. I guess push it to you in case.
Okay.
Don't need you drowning.
Okay, Rofier, he wades into the water just fine.
Oh, okay.
And going through things, he picks up each one of the gemstones and kind of hands the 4 of them to you. Says, and then I believe you'll need this to expunge things. He takes out the wooden box, and you watch as he shoves his fingers in these 4 holes that you couldn't really see, but they're sort of like, you remember how the doors are? Where they have like the weird holes. It's sort of like that. And he turns the front of it. And as the lid opens up, you see a familiar sight. There is a sort of white chunk of a rocky material with sort of silver lines through it that gives off a glow.
Ooh. This feels familiar.
You've seen one of these before, yes?
Yeah, it looks like Evan.
It made me glow.
Interesting. We've had similar experiences with it. But I believe this is something we can sacrifice to expunge this place.
Sacrifice it?
Oh.
Or at least channel its magic to help us.
Last time Ty touched it, it wasn't a very good time.
Fia suddenly has the urge to take it.
Oh.
This other stuff that's in here, this scepter with vines, what is...
These are different relics and ritual devices for the various ceremonies we would hold.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can start the ritual if you guys are ready.
So these things in here are just like ceremonial. They're not magical and possibly helpful as we continue to purge the evils from other similarly afflicted temples.
Some of them could be, but
For perhaps a champion and his compatriots to wield. Possibly. On a holy mission from one of the quadruple gods.
well, of course, all of you deserve a reward for your work here.
Well, I mean,
I will
you're
figure
saying
out
it.
what I can give up once we are done here.
That doesn't sound like it.
I mean, helping is the reward.
Oh, shut up, I
Mm.
You deserve more than that.
Okay, I'll be quiet. All right.
No, sorry, I didn't mean it.
No, it's
Look,
fine.
you need a piece of cheese.
You're better at advocating. It's okay.
I do, I think. Strong emotional support cheese.
Here,
Thank you.
give Locke a piece of cheese.
Immediately eats it.
All right, let's do this. Ty.
Would you like me to carry the box with the essence?
No, I need to hold on to it. I will be channeling its energies to help.
But I thought you needed to
Grounded
lean
me.
on your stick. I don't mind.
It is fine.
Hmm.
I need to channel its energies. I have been expended for decades.
Totally.
Ty, you
Totally.
didn't like the stone last time. Are you sure everything's okay?
No,
Mm,
guess depends what element he gives me.
well, why don't you take water, and I'll try to do something else. Like I have this red crystal. Maybe it's got like a little bit of energy that's different than mine. Because really all I do is talk, and I can move water about.
You're from the ocean.
Why, so's Sphere.
Yeah, but she's bird-brained.
Rude. Wow.
Well, I'm more than willing to try something else out if you need it.
Yeah, I can do fire if you guys need me to. Someone else can be the earth person.
Listen, well, I'm inclined to agree, Bygram.
Yeah.
I think in this instance, you should probably do Earth. It feels kind of important.
You just I'll stay in
It's
my roles.
fine. I'll
I don't need you to stay in your lane all the time.
No,
that?
it's cool. It's cool.
Listen, we
You
talked
guys-
about it, and I wanted you to do the sigil. Remember, I was like, you're not just Brun. You can do
Yeah.
other things, and I believe that. It's just that, this time, it feels sort of important that you do what my leaky thinks you're best at.
Oh.
That's why you're here, kind of,
Yeah, no, I get it. It's gonna take the rock.
Rofir puts a hand on your shoulder and says, I need to draw an arcane circle. I'll let you decide between you and your friends who is representing what. But
Yeah,
he gives you the 4 kind of like conduits he had earlier, the little like twisted things with the little discs.
Yeah,
It says they will also need one of these each.
yeah. I'll just take Earth.
Is he holding the box while he's drawing the sigil?
Yes.
Son of a bitch! I want that thing
Too bad.
just for a second.
You guys can work out who gets what gem, right? Or do you want me to just
It's fine.
decide?
I'll do it. It makes sense that I should be fire. It'll be fine.
But all right. I mean, can always switch to Earth. We're pretty grounded, you know. Nothing.
I think you should have that one.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm opening up my heart to Molten, you know?
I believe you, but I think
Yes.
I should do it.
Okay. Well, you know, I offered it up. I'm pretty relieved because I don't actually have any fire magic, but I would have sorted it out.
It's all right.
Okay. I guess I'll take the water one unless Via, you think that one's better for you.
What? I'm sorry. And as this was going on, I was just looking at the priest. You want me to be water? What?
Are you okay? Fear, you staring at the. Do you
Very interested
in
what's
him?
Not quite. I want to make sure he's not doing anything nefarious, you know?
Oh,
Setting us up for trouble,
I get your
inscribing perhaps a
eyes wondering.
dark ritual, and then where the sacrifice is meant to be thrown on that pyre as he assumes ultimate power.
No, I mean we could probably take him in a fight, honestly.
Oh, that's optimistic, I think.
I mean, we took down 2 big things like in 20, 30 minutes ago.
I think Ty is a little tired still.
Yeah, she's putting the tie in tired.
That's not.
We were just discussing that. I was gonna take the water one, and
That makes
unless you thought it was better for you.
Nope, no, that's okay.
You're cool with air?
Sure, yeah. No,
Yeah.
it should be fine. Everything, yeah. I could totally do that.
You okay? You feel
I'm great.
You're being weird.
off. I
You're
thought
being weird.
I'm
I thought we had a
always
good
weird.
conversation. That
I'm
was
also
kinda-
always weird.
No, weirder than usual.
I
That's
I agree
judgmental.
with Locke. It's kind of
No,
That's
you're
also judgmental by Graham.
vibrations are off. You're
being
you're
weird.
thirsting after our old man. It's kind of
I'm making sure he doesn't kill us and sacrifice us on his unholy pyre by Grim. I'm being cautious. You guys always yell at me, telling me I'm running into things half cocked. I'm fully cocked.
you always run into things. All right. Well, we do need you for this. So
Yeah,
if you want to keep
I'm an
spying,
indispensable part of the team.
you want to keep
yes.
spying on him, I
Mhm.
guess.
It's not spying. If you're doing proactive threat management.
That's
reconnaissance.
yeah,
Exactly.
spying.
When
All right,
you
let's-
say it
let's
sounds
go.
judgmental. When Locke says it, it sounds cool as shit.
It's not.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Thank you, Locke.
Let's
I
move to
just-
like our little like places in his sigil or whatever.
Okay. So you watch as he draws this circle, and there's he actually draws it with the walking stick, and they create this almost like chalk-like outline. And there are 4 circles for each of you, each with an element inscribed in technically druidic. And he directs you to each of those. And he gives you the instruction that you need to kind of hold the orb and kind of think about the element and channel it. whether it's an emotional response or you think of things associated with it, and then sort of tap the little focus you have on the gem to a beat. He asks the two that have holy symbols. Well, actually, the two that are divine casters, to have your holy symbols present, as he needs to channel energies of Myliki and Eldath. He pulls out a holy symbol that is essentially a sheaf of wheat with like flowers banded around it, and he's using that to channel Shantia. So, what do each of you focus on or feel or think about to represent your element?
I guess I'll. I think Bagram's focusing on just being grounded, definitely being centered, that feeling of just, I guess, being on Earth. Like it's nothing else like being on land for Bagram. So he's almost at home, I guess. Like, yeah, feels like home. Feels like warmth. Yeah.
Okay.
Locke is thinking about like fins moving through water, like how bubbles kind of form around shapes in water, like weight in the water, but like that weightlessness that you feel in the water. But I think there would be like flashes of like early memories in water for him of like blood in water and like just kind of a series of different like thrashing in water, but all of that in a way that like is not necessarily alarming to him.
And Fia will start to think about, she'd start with wind in sails, almost as if she's in a crow's nest, feeling it push through, billow through her clothes, billow through the sheets. But then the wind gets stronger, and it gets sharper, and it gets colder, and then it becomes that gale that she spoke about, being strong and terrible and powerful, just ripping through the ocean, causing those giant waves, just pushing with this extreme force.
Ty almost doesn't let herself think about fire at the beginning. Like there's a definite mental block there. And it's followed by fear of it because she's pretty sure that this is going to hurt her. And then it changes to anger because why should it? And I think that's the emotion that she lands on, which is, I guess, her usual.
Some things that she is at home with. Odd thing to note for Ty, the anger almost feels welcoming at a certain point. And so as this ritual begins, Rofier has the other two kind of tapping on these drums to kind of get the beat down as he is circling the entire circle and then circling each of you once. He eventually makes his way to the center of the pedestal and starts to channel the magic as he shakes the symbol Shantia. And you watch as your holy symbols actually start to glow and they connect to his through a tether of some kind. And as he holds the symbol, the essence of Sylvanas, you watch as he looks directly at your pile of filth and he
You mean blob?
blob. Sorry.
Mm.
And he starts to channel the elements. You watch as water starts to rise from the ground, and there are the trees sort of sprout leaves again, and vines erupt from the earth. And there's a bit of a gale that starts to spin around the circle. And you watch as he launches this mote of fire towards Blob. And Blob doesn't go up in flames. Blob just turns into ash. And as he does, the ash forms a smoke that comes towards him and encircles him. And there's a pulsing that happens with the beat. As each of you are focusing on your elements, your circles glow in tandem with the color of the element. A sort of yellowish white for the wind, a blue for the ocean, a green for the earth, green's brown, and then a orangish red for fire. And from Rofir, there is a pulse of magic. As this wave starts to pierce past all of you, you watch as the corruption is, like you were expecting before, burned out of nature, and the flora here starts to resemble something not corrupted. And you watch as this magic wave ripples out, and seemingly nature is healed. And I think that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Hey.
Wow!
You can't look down. Hell yeah, we did it. Look at us.
We fixed it. Everything's
Fixing
fine now.
nature.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Nature is
everything
healing.
fine.
Hell yeah. Nature is
Nature
healing.
is-
This is what they meant. Ah, man. This was fantastic. Oh, dude.
Well, thanks for
Woo.
coming to this episode, and we hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you again next time, hopefully on the waves.